Epic nights, beach salad, fixing fights, beach salad, reaching heights, beach salad with the works.
I've been bouncing on the sea, spinning in the spray, thirsty from the sea, so happy now. I've been playing in the park like children chasing birds, clumping through the clover field, sing along. I've been dancing in the dew, morning as it's way, sweeping out the cellar space. Everybody, I've met a woman in the haze, I don't recall her name, but heavens, what a pretty face, beautiful. I've been bouncing on the sea, spinning in the spray, thirsty from the sea, so happy now. I've been playing in the park like children chasing birds, clumping through the clover, sing along. I've been dancing in the dew, morning as it's way, sweeping out the cellar space. Everybody, I've met a woman in the haze, I don't recall her name, but heavens, what a pretty bouncing on the sea, spinning in the spray, thirsty from the seesaw. I've been out, I've been playing in the park, like children chasing birds, flopping through the cornfield, sing along. I've been dancing in the blue, morning as it's way, sweeping out the sailor space. Everybody, I've met a woman in the haze, I don't recall her name, but heavens, what a pretty face, beautiful.
She wants hugs, drugs, and weird rock and roll. Miss the last train on the red line. 'Cause in the metal monster as it rolls away, you told the world that you'd begin miss the last train. A sign no meaning. It's all coincidence. That you're bobbing all around my head like a cheap toupee. I asked politely what you're doing down there. You said you'd tell me when you came up for air. It's all coincidence.
Friends and neighbors, broadcasting from various parts around the world, please welcome to your screen, the Improv.
Hi, people on the internet. It's another Friday night, which means another night that I was making noises during our intro and forgetting that my microphone would carry through. I hope our sweet opening theme was louder than me going, But in any case, I'm glad you're here with us tonight. The N Crowd has been performing for 15 years, and coronavirus isn't going to stop us. No, sir, no way. Not when we have the magic of digital technology to do improv comedy right in your laptop, phone, smart TV. Ooh, if you have a smart TV setup, that'd be a pretty good setup for watching this show on Twitch, I bet. Well, I can only dream about something like that. But you don't have to dream about, this is a crappy segue. You don't have to dream about seeing our performers who you're used to seeing in the theater, but you're going to see on this Twitch screen right now as they turn their cameras on. There's Letitia and Ben, RJ, Mike, Connor, and BJ. These are the people performing for you tonight. They're all talented improv comedians. They're going to be making up comedy scenes based on suggestions that I get from you, the audience. But
what about me, Vegas?
Karen, I was just about to get to you. Normally, during a show, I say, hey, tell me a body part. And you say butt, and I say, good, we'll take butt. But I can't do that right now.
I'm here. And that's why I'm here. Hey, wait, let me turn my camera on.
Karen, that's why you're here. Yes, I promise I was getting to that. Maybe a little too slowly for entertainment value, but I was getting to it.
I was so excited to talk.
Yeah, I guess I should have. All right, everyone but Karen, turn your camera off real quick.
Oh.
Get out of here. We're going to talk to Karen. How are you tonight?
You know what? I'm
BJ,
okay. I'm okay.
Karen, get off.
I had a Wawa pumpkin spice latte with whipped cream.
September 3rd, drinking pumpkin spice.
I know. I was like, you know what? It's out there, and I'm taking advantage of it.
Trying to get the year over as quickly as possible.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I'm here. I'm here on the Twitch end of things. I'm in the chat room. I am gonna ask you for suggestions throughout the evening in the Twitch chat room. But you know what? This is a special show because we're also on YouTube and Facebook Live at the same time. But I can read. I can see your comments here. But if you want to talk to me, I am on the Twitch chat room, so come on over to Twitch to talk to me. But I'm going to be like, hey, what's a relationship that two people might have? And you're going to give me those things.
Yep,
like, hey,
and
let's start now.
We'll be checking in with you, Karen, throughout the whole night to keep updates on what the chat is asking us for and how that caffeine is interacting with your neuroreceptors.
And thank you for the follow, Just Tanya78.
Just Tanya?
Follow. Just Tanya Just Tanya78_ has followed us.
Hell yeah, Just Tanya. Thank you for that. And Karen, I'm glad you're here with us. You have the nicest camera and microphone among any of us, so we put you in the chat room. Right? Well, we're going to get started with some improv games, and we're going to do our first game of the night with Executive Director BJ Ellis, and also in the group, Ben Schindler. We're going to play a game called ABC, which means we're going to watch these two do a scene. Every line of dialogue in that scene is going to have to start with the next letter of the alphabet than the one that preceded it. So they'll have to remember the alphabet, tough chore, and go through the scene, starting their sentences with... did that make sense? I think it will. Karen, do you have a suggestion to inspire these actors?
Yeah, I actually asked for the last text message that you received, and we didn't do the whole thing in exquisite detail. We left some parts for future visits. That's the inspiration.
Your inspiration is we didn't do the whole thing. Can you say that? I can't say that.
Yes, we didn't do the whole thing in exquisite detail. We left some parts for future visits.
Okay. Do you want to give them a letter to start the scene on?
Yeah, let's just go K.
K for Karen.
For Karen.
And this is ABC.
Knowing that this patient's going to be coming back many times, I felt that we didn't need to complete the entire surgery in one get-go.
Let me just say what you've done so far is exquisite, unbelievable, phenomenal.
Maybe it's my Ivy League education. Maybe it's just these hands God has given me, but... You're correct. I am pretty good at surgery stuff.
Now, the question I have is, where do we go from here? You've done a perfect 5/8 of a surgery. You have to take your talents to a bigger arena.
Oh, I think if we leave now, we can make tea time if we're talking about what's next.
Probably.
Quick, let's take as many uppers and downers we can find at the nurse's station and see how fast we can get a quick 18 in.
Right on. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's go. Let's get that 18 in and then let's get some drinks.
So here's the thing. As your doctor and that you're my doctor, I have to strongly recommend that you do a shot of Fireball before we start driving. Oh, get your shots in.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking Fireball. I was thinking tequila. I was thinking about Tecate. That's what I was thinking about. The whole time you were talking about me getting drunk.
Unless you know another liquor or beer begins with a T, I think it's time for us to clock out of the surgery suite. He'll be fine. And get this doctor party kaplan started.
Very good. Let's do it. Let's do it. Do we have any friends that we could go with? Because we've spent the whole day in this room together and it might be nice to.
Well, I suppose, be it that we are doctors.
X-ray technicians. We could take the X-ray technicians.
You know, that is the perfect thing to say in this situation. So much so, we're going to take them and all the residents that we like with us.
Zinc paste also. We should bring the zinc paste so that when you put on, when they do the X-rays and they put on the zinc paste, we can have that with us and mix it into the Tecate and the tequila and the Fireball. I've always wanted to try that, is my point.
All of us know that there is a chronic zinc shortage in most people's diets. So that is not only good thinking, that is just a good, healthy choice.
Basic health. Basic diet. I have a dietitian friend.
Yeah. So I started turning my camera on after you said basic health because I was like, nice button to end on. And then you started saying, I have a dietitian friend. But I've already interrupted, so the scene's over.
I had such a good one for H.
Oh, H so far from K. And once I heard zinc paste, that was everything I needed. Oh, zinc paste. The next game we're going to play is for RJ, our other initial J, and Tisha, our most athletic-looking member of the group. We are going to play a little game called First Line, Last Line. Ooh, I take it back. RJ looking pretty good. In this game, Karen is going to go to the crowd and get the first line of this next scene.
Oh, I got some.
Did you get the last line of the scene, too?
Oh, I got it. I'm a step ahead, baby.
Ooh, well, it's going to be up to these guys to fill in the rest,
right.
but let's find out what the bookends of the scene are.
The first line of the scene is, and I'm going to have to write this out for you so you'll remember it. The first line of the scene is, just let me know when you're ready. I'm taking the pre-quiz right now. And
what?
That's the suggestion. Listen, I'm having really in-depth conversations with people in the chat room, so head on over to twitch.tv/PhillyNCrowd if you want to know what kind of things we're up to.
That's great.
Yeah. And the last line of the scene is, love is around the corner.
Love is around the corner. Now, that one I can remember. So you guys, you have the first line and the last line of this scene. I don't know what's going to happen in between. It's up to you, but let's go.
Hey, Jess, just let me know when you're ready. I'm taking the pre-quiz now.
Okay, good. As soon as you're done, I'm going to have the real test for you.
I still don't understand why we can't just fast track, to the test.
Nope. I got to make sure that you are ready for this test and also that you're good enough.
But do you not trust me?
No. I'm sorry. I don't trust you. You've burned me before. And the last time that you burned me was the last time. And I didn't tell you then, but I'm telling you now. I didn't want to give you another chance to burn me.
Okay, well, listen, I agreed to be your sourdough bread distributor under one condition, right? And that condition would be open lines of communication. Now you're having me take tests upon pre-tests and qualifications. I just want to give you bread.
When you came up to me with that sourdough, I thought it was amazing. But when you came up to me with that pumpernickel crap, I cannot have that in my facilities.
I apologize, and I have apologized about the pumpernickel crap. I gave you a credit for it. Look, a little bit of mustard went in, and it got too much. And the faces that were on there, I don't know what happened with that, but it will never happen again. And okay, all right. Here's what we're gonna do. You take this quiz, this pre-quiz. You take a look at it.
Oh, wait, let me get it again. There it is. Yeah.
Check. Right.
You're in love with Pumpernickel, and it's obvious. It's gonna be sour, but it's not the same type of sour, and I need...
Doesn't a bread baker like myself deserve love? Doesn't a bread store owner like yourself deserve love?
I deserve love. You deserve love. Okay, you deserve love. You know what? I just think I don't get enough love, and it's the reason that I'm not giving you what you deserve.
Well,
you deserve this.
I didn't
You
tell
deserve
you,
this.
but I put you through a little bit of pre-quiz of my own, and you know what the results were? Love right around the corner.
Love is around the corner.
Yay, love is around the corner. Oh boy, I was jonesing for that arrangement of words. I was like, they've been talking about love. When's it gonna be around the corner though? We've got another game for you. It's for BJ and Mike. And in fact, it's called Gibberish Poet Translator. So one of our actors here, they are a very, very talented poet, a foreign language poet. And we also have another actor here to interpret you guys are doing a good off mic conversation about who is the poet and who is interpreting for the other one.
And neither of us has any preference. So
Mike, you sound so good tonight, Mike. I think you should translate for me. Melody voice.
All right, get ready for these dulcet tones.
I'm ready with the title. I'm ready with the title of a poem.
Yes, and of course we need the title of the poem that's being interpreted.
Mm-hmm. Stop calling me Tony. Stop calling me Tony.
Here is the N Crowd presents Stop Calling Me Tony.
Tony.
Stop calling me Tony.
Tony.
Tony was not the name that I chose upon my rebirth.
Tony.
Tony was the name given to me by my parents.
Tony, Boney, Coney, Shoney.
Tony, Boney, Phony, Shoney.
You like it? Hadada, Kalopotu.
They just don't understand me down at the slide whistle store. I walk in and it's all Tony. Woo!
Nay.
But I will have my revenge this St. Augustine's Day. They will shout, Tony.
Hello.
You know, sometimes I think if I'm taking this name thing too seriously.
Tony.
I mean, what's the big deal if people don't call me Batman, but Tony?
Huh?
I'm not the hero that Gotham deserves. I'm just the one that it needs. No, not a bad Christian Bale, right? So I guess I could just relax on it. If they want to call me by my given name, that's kind of normal.
How about Tony?
And the more that I think about it, Tony, it's kind of grown on me. I don't know.
Truly a beautiful poem in its original language.
Definitely a discursive work.
Well, thank you, PJ and Mike. And Mike, new microphone is working great. You do sound dulcet.
Aw, Vegas.
Well, let's get Ben and Letitia up on the screen with us. And by the way, if you're watching on the stream that's being shot over to Facebook or what's the other one, Karen? YouTube. One of those large conglomerates. If you want to participate in the chat room, you can just come over to the Amazon-owned Twitch.tv. You can't escape.
Oh,
there.
You know what? It is also, we are doing this as part of Free Fringe all this month. There's a lot of free shows happening all online here. It's all virtual. And we're just part of it. So I'm just going to pass around our virtual hat here. And if you want to throw a few dollars in our hat, we would appreciate it.
Well, thank you. We appreciate anything you guys give to us because we got to buy Mike more mics. Ben and Letitia, you're going to play a game called Little Voice. And obviously they're figuring out who will be the little voice and who will be a person doing a regular thing. Did you guys?
I'm not sure yet.
All right.
I'm gonna be a person doing a regular thing.
All right. Letitia's gonna be doing a thing, and something magical will happen with Ben.
Sound like an alien, just like I'm a person doing a regular thing.
Karen, what do you got from the chat for this game? Uh-huh. Okay.
How about Letitia is doing self-dentistry?
I don't.
All right.
Yeah. Okay.
And we'll see where this goes. This is Little Voice.
Wait, don't throw me. Don't do that yet. Please, just give me to another family. I don't want to just go in the garbage disposal again.
Oh,
It's scary.
I'm so sorry. That's a horrible thing to do to you and your family.
I got 12 children.
That's a lot of children. And I'm sorry that you're. Oh no, that means I killed. You know what?
No.
I am so sorry. I just want to make it up to you. You know what?
Wait, that's good. That's a good start. Thank you. Yeah. In the refrigerator. It's so nice and cold. Can you put us back in the? It's so nice and cold in the refrigerator.
I really want to, but I have this dinner party going on, and I need to get the stuff out and to them, and nobody likes. I mean, there's a certain preference that's happening out there.
Just say it. You just say it.
Nobody likes tomatoes. I'm sorry. It's you're supposed to be sweeter.
We're cherry tomatoes. We're like a cherry and a tomato put together.
Yeah, to people who like tomatoes. Oh, what was that? I'm so sorry. I keep talking
It's
over
only
you.
July. You have to wait until August. We get sweeter as the summer goes along. This is New Jersey.
Everybody's here now is the thing. They're not going to stay here for a month. They're just here for the night. And they're depending on me because if I don't impress them, I'm not getting the promotion.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I have an idea.
Yeah.
Here's what we're going to do. Put one tomato, one of me and my children on each plate. And we'll test their will. And we'll see who really cares about us and who doesn't. And then maybe you'll get that promotion because it will be clever.
If you, I hate to bring this up, but if you maybe recall, your children have gone to a really great place away from here. It's a brand new garbage disposal.
Is not what it used to be. You killed all my children.
I'm sorry.
Yay!
End on a good note.
Oh wow, we get dark sometimes.
You know what? Everything you eat is a living thing.
It's true.
It's fact.
That's true.
Food
Everything
facts.
you eat, it has feelings, and just think about that.
So I eat sand.
Good for you, Mike.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Sand never loved nothing.
Let's get RJ in here. Mike, let's get you in here too. Where's in here? Well, that's going to be changing several times throughout the course of this game. This game is called Changing Locations. It's where you do a scene and then we put that scene in different locations. We'll get to those soon. Ooh, what? Oh, look at you. You got a dolly in there? What's going on?
I got it. Oh, I have a good suggestion to start this scene.
Sure. Wait, where's RJ? I need him.
We're waiting for RJ. While we're waiting for RJ. Yeah. So I think that these two people met because they both have an aversion to belly buttons. They both share that. They both have that in common. They both don't like belly buttons.
All right, you both have an aversion to belly buttons, and let's get started.
That's how they met each other. Yeah.
Quincy, you're looking well.
Yeah, thank you. I went to the barber today.
I'm sorry, Quincy. Could I have that one more time?
Thank you. I went to the barber today.
The barber? Were you getting it shaved?
Well, you know, of course, once once a day, I walk down the street to the barber, and I say, hey, get Deuce out of here. And it went well today. How about you, Alfredo?
Well, my wife is gracious enough that she shaves it for me. I couldn't bear, but I mean, just to have one is bad enough. But a hairy one, it's like a little starlack pit.
All right. I'm going to take a break right there because this is changing locations. And Karen, we need a different location to put these characters in.
Yes, an electrical closet.
Electrical closet.
Yeah.
You're looking well and smelling fresh.
Papatita.
You know, I think if we flip all of the breakers, the lights will go out. We won't be in any danger of seeing, you know.
Surely, Alfredo, this is your wildest scheme yet to put it in its place.
I just think it's right there. I mean, sure, I can't see it now, but if my shirt came up a mere 8 inches. I've seen your impression of a belly button before. It's spot on.
Okay, we'll cut them off. Karen, can we get another location?
Yes, on a zip line above a rainforest.
On a zip line above a rainforest.
You're looking well, Quincy! Quincy, I'm sorry, but it's very hard to hear you from way up here in front.
I said I can't believe they wouldn't let me attach the strap to it.
I know. I thought it was a brilliant plan. There's no way it could hold your weight. It'd rip right out. You'd finally be done with it.
Alfredo, this is certainly your most rambunctious organization of ideas to help us come to terms with it.
I just think the only way, it's like taking off a Band-Aid. Just gotta rip that baby out of there.
All right, on my count. 3, 2, 1.
Like, oh, finally free!
Yay! Well, they did it. They ripped off their... let's see one more scene and see what the results of that were.
They're in the belly of a whale.
Oh, no! They're in the belly of a whale!
Okay, the question we need to ask ourselves, Quincy, is do whales have umbilical cords? Do fetal whales have umbilical cords?
Alfredo, it looks like I will be leaving you now.
You know a way out of here, I don't, because the only one I know is kind of straight out the back, Jack.
Well, we both only know of one opening.
I mean, you know this isn't a fucking Disney cartoon, Quincy. I'm not going to the blowhole from the stomach. That's not how this works.
Alfredo, it's right about now I'm wondering why you haven't hatched one of your classic schemes.
Well, Well, I guess we could do the favor to this whale of removing its belly button.
You said the magic word.
I guess since it's a whale, it would be better to call it a navel.
That's how to end a scene.
You like pun weird jokes like that? Well,
Yes.
get ready, audience, because I'm going to bring the rest of the end crowd onto twitch.tv/Philly End Crowd. And we're going to play a little game called, BJ, what the fuck are you doing?
Oh, sorry, that was there.
Called Sex With Me.
I got a salad on my beard.
In this game, we are going to get some words from you, the audience, and all of our performers are going to turn those words into jokes about the act of sex and what it's like to have sex with them. And Karen, I'm going to need a word from you.
Let's start off with a slow cooker.
Slow cooker.
Sex with me is like sex with a slow cooker. Check back in 8 hours and you'll just find how tender I am.
Sex with me is like sex with a slow cooker. It only works when you plug it in first, and then it still takes a while.
Sex with me is like a slow cooker because I'm going to fill up that crock pot.
Sex with me is like sex with a slow cooker. Don't let it go too long or things start getting a little dry.
Sex with me is like sex with a slow cooker. Only one dial.
Sex with me is like a slow cooker. Oh, shit, I just forgot my joke. I'll remember it, though.
Sex with me is like...
I remember it! Sex with me is like a slow cooker, because that meat's gonna be falling off the bone.
Like sex with a slow cooker. Tough to clean.
Sex with me is like...
Slow cooker. It's kind of a misnomer because I go fast.
Sex with me is like a slow cooker because you're going to be coated in your own internal juices.
Sex with me is like sex with a slow cooker. It starts in the morning, and then you think about it all day, and your anticipation builds, and then you come home and nothing because you didn't plug it in.
Sex with me is like sex with a slow cooker. You walk into the room, you know something's going on by the smell.
This is great.
Sex with me is like sex with a slow cooker. I forgot my joke too, Mike.
No!
Brother!
Hell.
Brother!
Well, that was a great suggestion in any case. Can we get another one, Karen?
Yeah, Thor's hammer.
Thor's hammer.
Sex with me is like sex with Thor's hammer. Only the truly worthy may wrap their hands around its shaft and wield its power.
Oh, no.
It's a shaft. That's the real part of the joke.
Sex with me is like sex with Thor's hammer. It do some real damage. Also, sex with me is like sex with a slow cooker. Shit, I forgot again.
Twice!
Sex with me is like sex with Thor's hammer. I just hold out my hand and it comes.
Sex with me is like sex with Thor's hammer. Top heavy, but powerful.
Sex with me is like sex with Thor's hammer. Featured in many popular films.
Sex with me is like sex with Thor's hammer. I would let Chris Evans touch it in a second.
Okay.
Sex with me is like sex with Thor's hammer. I have a name for it. Myanmar.
Can we get another suggestion, Karen?
Fish tank.
Fish tank.
Sex with me is like sex with a fish tank. If you take my insides out for longer than an hour, they're not going to be able to be put back in. Sorry.
What
Sex
kind
with
of
me is like
sex are you having?
Sex with me is like sex with a fish tank. There's going to be gallons of fluid.
sex with me is like sex with a fish tank. If you stick your hand in, you're gonna get a bunch of rocks.
Sex with me is like sex with a fish tank. I'm gonna put my face right up against it and just look inward. Like that. Whoa.
Sex with me is like sex with a fish tank. In the corner, there's a deep sea diver just giving off bubbles and watching.
Oh no.
Sex with me is like sex with a fish tank, because once something goes belly up, we're gonna have to flush something down the toilet.
It's like sex with a fish tank. Just give me a little food. Just a little sprinkle of food. That's all.
Okay, sex with me is like sex with a fish tank. If you put your finger in gently enough, you'll feel a little suckle.
Okay.
Aaron, give me one more word. Let's close this one out.
Sorry, I'm laughing too hard. Flip phone. Flip phone.
Flip
Sex
phone.
with me is like sex with a flip phone. Sturdy.
Sex with me is like sex with a flip phone because I'll tee your 9.
Oh.
I get it.
Sex with me is like sex with a flip phone. Get ready for some heavy thumb action.
Sex with me is like sex with a flip phone. Real slick looking, but outdated.
Sex with me is like sex with a flip phone. I'll be your first, and when it's time to let me go, I'll be okay with it.
Sex with me is like sex with a flip phone. Not something people really have much anymore.
Sex with me is like sex with a flip phone. It can be a real burner.
Sex with me is like sex with a flip phone. It's free with minimum commitment.
Sex with me is like a flip phone. It's dumb.